Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you didn't know already, my name is Tara and I am a cruelty-free YouTuber. So today I'm going to be doing a look, swatches, and my full opinion on the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I have been testing out this palette for the past month, and I already have a full grasp of how I feel about it. I think first impressions are cute and everything, but when somebody's doing a first impression on a palette or a foundation or anything like that, sometimes you know right away, but sometimes there's duds in palettes. Sometimes, you know, when you try a foundation, you may not have used the correct primer. It may work with other primers. For certain things, you know, you definitely need to revisit first impressions or take the time to actually review something. Two people that I really love for reviewing things for a long period of time are Jen Loves Reviews and also Stephanie Nicole. I will link both of their channels down below if you want to check them out. So without further ado, if you would like to see me create a look using this palette, swatches of this palette, and my overall opinions about this palette, then keep on watching. First of all, I love this packaging so much. It comes in this little white thing, which I actually like, with all of the details, the ingredients, everything on the back, the Jeffree Star logo, and then it says upside down blood sugar on it, so you just take it out as so. On the back it has like his YouTube channel, how long it's good for. This product is obviously cruelty free, but it's also vegan, and it's recyclable, I can't even say the word, recyclable, something like that. And then it says blood sugar on the front with the Jeffree Star logo in the center. Then it also has these little clasps right here, which I like. Some people may say this is bulky. I like it. If I had like some kind of a display instead of like Dollar Tree baskets that I store all my makeup in, then I would put it on display. Like, I think that would look so freaking cute, right? When you open it up, you do get a very decent sized mirror in it, and then you also get all of your shades. When I saw this, I wanted it so bad, guys. It sold out in minutes, and I mean minutes, okay? I've been loving it ever since I purchased it. I'm gonna prime my lids with the NYX Pigment Primer. Not the NYX Glitter Primer, the NYX Pigment Primer. This is really good for, you know, if you want to get a really nice application and you want those shadows to really pop. I will say that some of the darker, deeper shades in this palette, like this row right here, they do semi-stain the lid. Kind of like the Juvia's Place, if you've ever tried their shadows, kind of like that. But for me, that doesn't really bother me because that just means they're gonna last longer. And I will say, every single time, I swear to you, not every single time I create a look using this palette, I get compliments on my makeup. I'm gonna take this Morphe M214 brush. It's just a really flat, big brush. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Glucose. And all the names are just so freaking cute. I'm gonna use the mirror for this because the mirror, and this is just like, you see how white this is? I mean, this is white. And I'm bringing it all the way up, y'all. All the way up. You can create so many freaking different looks with this palette. So many looks. I'm gonna take this Juvia's Place J125 blender brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Tongue Pop. I'm just gonna throw that into my crease. I'm gonna just throw it in there. And you gotta be careful with these because they are very pigmented, y'all. Like very pigmented. Most of the shades blend really, really well, guys. I mean, for being vegan, for so many reds and purples and it being vegan, that's huge because those are the harder shades to create. When you're trying to hold it and film, it does get a little heavy on the hands, I'm not gonna lie. We're going full on pinky today, I guess. Now, I never tried the Beauty Killer palette. I don't know why I never bought it. I ended up decluttering the Androgyny palette, which I kind of regret now because I don't own any other palette that is like that palette. And I've contemplated buying it again, repurchasing it, even though I decluttered it, which called me crazy, but literally I've thought about it multiple times. Look at how pretty that shade is, guys. Used all these shades and they hardly look touched. I promise they've been used. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see a lot of looks that I've created with this palettes. I'm gonna take the Beauty Accents Blending Eyeshadow Brush. It's just another bigger eyeshadow brush, blending eyeshadow brush. I can't even talk. I'm gonna take the shade Cavity right here. A little bit of fallout. I mean, nothing too crazy. Everybody I've seen use this palette, they've all created very bronzy looks. I mean, I feel like that's what everyone goes for nowadays is bronze, 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 bronze. Everything is bronze. And sometimes I just don't want bronze. I'm just buffing this into my outer corner. And I'm just going in squiggle motions. And I'm not bringing it into my crease at all. I'm just literally putting it down on my outer corner and just wiggling her and wiggling her in. I'm gonna go back into Tongue Pop and just blend these together a little bit. Take the Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush and I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Sweetener. And it's so pretty. I know I'm gonna swatch them for you guys later, guys, but look, it like has this beautiful shift to it. And I really, really like this shimmer shade. I do think that his shimmers in this palette perform really well with a wet brush. So I'm gonna take, coincidentally enough, the Kat Von D Lock It spray and just spritz that, lace this right there. I'm just gonna go in with my finger now. There we go. As you can see, there's no fallout on my face at all, so that's pretty great. I'm actually gonna take the shade Prick, this one right here. I'm going to put that on the lower lash line, and I'm gonna use the Crown C513 brush. It's just a very pointed brush. I know some people are scared of reds and stuff because they think it makes their eyes look sick, but just rock it. If you want to rock it, just have confidence and rock it. Who cares? I had someone tell me one time, it was someone I used to work with, and they were like, I really wish you wouldn't wear red eyeshadow. I was like, well, bitch, you're not the one wearing it, I am. You know? For my liner today, I'm gonna use the Honeydew liner from ColourPop. Now I'm just gonna put that on my waterline. For my bottom lashes, as always, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. For top lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I wanna wear more falsies today, but I actually like how my eyes are looking. They're looking sexy. I'm gonna put on the Pretty Vulgar blush and Make Them Blush Prim Vixen, I believe is what it's called. Like, oh, there's blush on it. Trust me, this is the only blush I've been using since I got it in my BoxyCharm, and it lasts forever. I'm just gonna take this shade Candy Floss. I'm just gonna use the Morphe M168 Spritz It with the Kat Von D spray. Put it in the corner. I'm just very pink today. So this is Stone Fox by ColourPop, and it's their Luxe lipsticks. I like it. It's a pretty color. Let's get into swatches. I'm just gonna swatch them on my hand right here and then take them off with a makeup wipe. I'm gonna try to do each row, starting with the first row. First, I have Glucose, which is a white. Then there is Sugarcane, which is a very, I would say, cool toned brown. Then Cake Mix, which is a little bit more of a warmer brown, which a lot of people would use in their crease as a transition. Then the shade, I think that's Ouch, which is more of a also warmer but deeper brown. And then you have the shade Donor, which is a metallic shade, which is very pretty. For the last one for that row is the shade Intravenous, which is like, you know, when you get an IV or something, which is a deep brown. The first shade is Candy Floss, which is such a beautiful, it's like a pinky satin color. It's the one that I just used on my inner corner. And then second we have Tongue Pop, which is the shade I used in my crease, which is very beautiful. Then we have Sweetener, I can't even see. Sweetener, I don't have a fancy monitor like all those other YouTubers, which I feel like that didn't really swatch that well, which is the one I have all over my lid. But it's very pretty. It has like a yellow shift. It's a pink with like a yellow shift in it, but it's not, it didn't really swatch very well, but it is very pretty. Then we have Cavity, which swatches like poop, but I swear it's not patchy. It's the one that's on my outer corner. This is why I don't believe swatches do anything justice. And then the last one is O Positive, which is like a, it's like a weird brown. It's a very cool tone brown gray, which I like. And the last one in the second row is Root Canal, which is this guy. So that is the second row. Why do I still have my bangs like this, guys? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me my bangs were like this? There we go. Now they're better. The first one is Prick, which is like a, it's like a hot fuchsia pink almost, which is beautiful. Honestly, it's the one I have on my lower lash line right now. It's kind of similar to Tongue Pop, but it's I would say it's a lot more brighter than fuchsia. And then Cherry Soda, which is like a cherry color, which I'm a huge fan of reds, pinks, and all that stuff, so that's why I love this palette so much. And then Fresh Meat, which is a much deeper red, and it has kind of like a little bit of purple in there, definitely. And then Blood Sugar, which this shade is beautiful all over the lid. I have worn it all over the lid several times and it's beautiful. And then Extraction right here. And this one is more of a plum color. The shade in the palette, which is the last shade, is Coma. which it doesn't even show up that deep right there, but it is the deepest shade in the palette. It's Coma, which this one is definitely a berry purple. And like I said, these have a bit of a stain to them, so it's a little bit harder to get off. All in all, I've really been loving this palette. Like I said, every time I wear it, I get a compliment on my look, no matter if I'm doing a very simple look with these more brown colors, or if I'm adding in pops of color with these more bright colors. You can really deepen it up, you know, for like a date night kind of a thing. I mean, it's just a great palette. I can see all different types of skin tones wearing this palette. And I mean, you got several different options for crease colors in here for different skin tones. You know what I mean? Like, it is just such a good palette. It really is. Like, Jeffree, you killed it. You killed it on this one. So I do recommend this palette. If you want to order it, I recommend ordering it off of Beautylish instead of the Jeffree Star website, because you would get free shipping automatically, whereas Jeffree Star site, I believe it's $100 or more you have to spend. It's either $75 or $100 that you have to spend to get free shipping. And also, personal experience, I believe Beautylish ships a lot faster than Jeffree Star site does. So, I mean, it's up to you what you want to do, but it is available on the Beautylish site now. As far as my favorite shades, I mean, you guys, look, I just did all that swatching, and these don't even look touched. Like, you see these cute little, like, they all have stars in them except for this one. Has, like, a little syringe type of thing going on, and then this one has, like, the medical symbol going on, which I think is so cute. He definitely put a lot of detail into the whole idea, like the whole shadows. I mean, every little thing has detail to it. The little detail, the mirror is really, really great. I really do love this shade right here, Blood Sugar. It is absolutely beautiful. Candy Floss, so beautiful. It is primarily mattes. You're only getting 4 shimmers, and you're getting 14 mattes in here. 18 shades for $52, I believe it is. So I think it is a steal, all in all. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you like me, like my vibe, like what's going on over here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I really hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.